Hi, and welcome to the Mustang Roundup. I'm head coach Mike Benton of the Ridgeview Mustangs, Ridgeview High School, Colfax, Illinois. On Friday, October 5th, the Mustangs traveled to Leroy to take on the Panthers. Pretty apparent early in the game that Leroy really was going to be physical, and they took it to us. We didn't do much on our first offensive series, got a few yards, didn't get a first down. Did a nice job defending their sweep here on their first series. And the next play they ran a little off tackle. We did a pretty nice job on that. But number 6, Shane Bruning for Leroy, very outstanding back they have, caught us here on a sweep. Didn't defend this very well. Our outside contained people didn't do a very good job. We got blocked. And we were able to force a fumble here, but we weren't able to recover it before the ball rolled out of bounds. So Leroy retained possession. Again, we did a pretty nice job playing defense at times, but for the most part, their kids came off the ball and got into us. This is a good example here. Nice block by number 4, Eddie, and Bruning's able to score the touchdown. On the extra point, Will Weber comes in and blocks the extra point, and Leroy in the first quarter starts off with a 6-0 lead. On our second possession, we did a little bit better, moving the football, but again, it was pretty apparent that they were being a lot more physical than we were. They were doing a really nice job of slowing our offense down, moving around a lot, doing a lot of things that confused our offensive linemen, and we were able to, early on, we moved the ball a little bit here, but they were being real physical and doing a good job. So it was difficult to do some of the things we wanted to do the way we were playing. Again, we moved the ball quite a bit on this second series. We were able to get the ball down into their territory before we gave it up on downs. On the next series, more of the same, power running game. They just ran the ball right at us. The Bruning kid here fumbles, second fumble of the game. This time Zach Walker recovers. Nice job, Christian Fannin recovers. Okay, again, we went back to work, trying to do some of our power off tackle, and weren't able to do much and end up having to punt. You can kind of see what we were looking at. Defensively, the defense we played, they took advantage of the one little area where there wasn't a defender pretty much all night. They ran to the off tackle hole, and we didn't do a very good job of squeezing and defending. I was also real disappointed in the penalties. We had a lot of penalties Friday night. They got us to jump off sides about 3 or 4 times, and just really frustrated with that. Okay, good job here by Jonah Long, making a tackle for loss. On the counter play here, we don't do a good job of tackling this, but we were able to stop the back from gaining any yardage. Okay, Leroy spread out quite a bit, a little more than we thought they would in this game, and confused us a little bit with some of our alignment defensively. Okay, again, still the first half, second quarter here. We're doing, trying to move the ball a little bit, not having much success on the ground. Okay, on this play, it's pretty sickening to watch for Mustang fans, but Bruning kid makes a nice run. I don't think he was even touched. Didn't do a very good job playing defense there. Quarterback for Leroy makes a nice pass here for the extra point to number 4, and at this point, Leroy is up 14-0. On our kickoff returns, didn't do a very good job. We weren't catching the football. We were letting the ball bounce, and that's a big mistake. You don't want to do that. We did a little too much of that Friday night. Good pass out here into the flat to Wes Young. Wes did a nice job all night catching the football. Then after that series petered out, Leroy got the ball back again, took it back down the field, and Bruning scored again. And the quarterback again throws another pass here, and William Tinsley actually picks it off, but their kid kind of takes it away from him in the end zone. So at this point, Leroy takes a 22-0 lead, and that was the score going into halftime. Leroy had a 22-0 lead. Made some adjustments at halftime. One of the things we tried to do right off the bat in the second half was to onside kick. And they did a good job. The ball bounced right to one of their kids. It just wasn't a very good kick, and they recovered it and gave them a short field to open the second half. And again, the Bruning kid runs hard. And you can see just an example, a couple of missed tackles there, and he's down the sideline and starts, basically before we even got anything going in the second half, we're down 30-0. Right. Leroy's pretty much got all the momentum at this point, and I was real proud of our kids for coming back. But on this play again, Jordan lets the ball bounce, and they recover basically an onside kick. And with a 30-0 lead, they're driving again, looking for more. I thought our defense did a pretty nice job on this series of being a little more physical and getting after them a little bit and doing a nice job. There's just poor tackling here, but good pursuit from our interior people. Okay, on this series, starts off with Zach Walker running hard. And you can see here he doesn't have much blocking, but he just keeps going, pushing the pile. Nice job by Zach. Josh gets a nice run here, off tackle, gets about a 8-yard run on that one. And then on this play, same thing, he goes down the sideline, and this was Josh's best run of the night. He gets about a 25-yard run. Touchdown on fourth down. Matt threw a screen pass out here, takes a big hit on the play, throws a screen pass out to Josh. 26-yard passing play from Matt Barnes to Josh Weir, and the Mustangs get on the board on the extra point as Josh runs it in for the 2-point conversion. And at this point, it's Leroy 30, Ridgeview 8. Okay, on the next kickoff, we kicked it to number 6, which is probably not real smart. He's their best player, so kicked it to him. Leroy was able to drive the ball down inside the 5. And this is where I thought we did a pretty nice job. Our defense really picked up the pace at this point, played a lot better. There's on first down there, we get a nice play from our interior defense. Second down here, same thing. We get a nice stop on Bruning, kid that pretty much had his way with us all night. Third down, the Eddie kid gets the ball, and we did a nice job of slowing him down here. So it's fourth down, and Leroy goes for it here. And they run a little waggle pass out to the left, and we did a nice job of defending this. William Tinsley gets his 5th interception of the season, and William leads the team in interceptions. Okay, little pass here on third down to Wes Young. He breaks a couple of tackles and gets first down. It's a great play by Wes. Again, not a whole lot of blocking. He had to break about 5 tackles. And just didn't do much running the ball. We weren't able to do the things we like to do. Right. Little pass here. Zach Walker reads it, jumps out, gets his 4th interception of the season, and Zach's playing outstanding at corner for us this season. Okay. On this play, a little pass out into the flat to Christian Fannin from Matt Barnes, about a 7-yard pass. And on this play, basically a little off-tackle play to our second back, Zach Walker. He gets the first down. Okay, a little waggle pass here. Matt steps up in the pocket, makes a really good throw, drops it in there to Jordan Zielsdorf, takes a big hit on the play, and Jordan's able to outrun the secondary for a 61-yard touchdown from Matt Barnes. On the extra point, Jonah Long comes in at quarterback and beats the Leroy contained people to the outside, and at this point it's Leroy 30, Ridgeview 16. Okay, little short kick. They fair caught it. Kick wasn't as high as we'd hoped. They get pretty good field position here, and just some really poor tackling here by the Mustangs. Eddie gets a nice run here. Just some really poor tackling and 47-yard touchdown run, and Leroy takes a 37-16 lead after the extra point. Not a lot of time left in the game at this point, so the game's pretty much it's pretty much over. But our kids didn't quit. I was proud of the way our kids conducted themselves. They played hard the whole game. It was a nice little trap by Wes Young here. Line does a good job of getting off the ball. On this play, Zach Walker gets the ball to the outside and outruns the Leroy defense. And with about 47 seconds left in the game, Zach Walker is able to take it 58 yards for a touchdown. And on the extra point, Jonah Long takes off to the right, student body right, does a nice job getting into the end zone. And at this point, the score is Leroy 37, Ridgeview 24. That ended up being the final score. And we'll see you next week when the Mustangs take on the Tri-Valley Vikings.